All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
Moin Meister, moin Jungs, herzlich willkommen zur nächsten Folge von Vampire. In der letzten Folge haben wir unseren ersten Biss betätigt an die Genie Dorothy Crane. Und jetzt müssen wir zu der Bestattung von unserer Schwester, die wir umgebracht haben. Mal schauen. Da haben wir auf alle Fälle noch ein paar Gegner. Also 16, was möchte ich überhaupt? Weiß! Lecker! So. Jetzt haben wir auch schon da.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Einen Bürger, der erste der gefährdete Bürger überlebt. Die nächste Flasche ist mal nach ihm. Wir haben dich gerettet.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun.
Xiaoxun.
Thank you so much for helping me, Mr.
Xiaoxun.
I must go to the
Xiaoxun.
cemetery now. Goodbye.
Moin Meister. Fighter die, ne? Wie man wissen wird. Cool, oder? Kannst du das auch? Wie zum Fick hier mit da in rauf hier? Right. Müssen wir ernsthaft komplett außenrum laufen? Oh, das ist der komische Friedhof. Da ist sie so versitzt und verbaut.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony. Avery, I leave you to care for my mother. I'm in no state to comfort her.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. and whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Aber wir haben sie durchbissen. Sie kann gar nicht da sein.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Ich werde nicht mehr zugemacht. Begebe dich zu St. Mary's. Machen wir halt das einmal. Status des Bezirkes, kritisch.
Burn it, boys! Fuck! Stay!
Hä? Was ist los? Was ist los?
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ah, Vampyr ist ja, oder wer?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who
Nur
bring
ein bisschen
unwanted eyes to our pastures.
Komisch.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Okay.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Go on back to the shadow world.
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not
Crucifix?
good news.
Snuff it, leech!
Am safe doch noch nicht durch, oder? Doch. Doch.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
Es ist ein privates Anliegen, es ist eine private Angelegenheit, ist doch das gleiche.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Ah, Kontrolle ist auch mal wieder la. Muss ich denken, dass der nie la geht. Scheiß Kontrolle haben aber so schnell la.
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Kann er Geschichte praktisch immer und immer wieder ändern, oder wie? Praktisch kann so mal immer das linke und dann irgendwann nächstes Mal irgendwann das rechte, oder wie?
There. I confessed to that vicar.
Nein, ich kann jetzt wieder weit laufen.
Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Leighton Darby. Witwe Nöten, das haben wir doch gerade gemacht. Jetzt einfach immer geradeaus. Moin, servus. Was ist los? Haha. Haben wir richtig. Yes, sir. Wilder Skull.
And pain are precious.
Na, schon wieder der wohl
when
labert.
binding you to the earth. You. I remember you.
Ist es unser Schöpfer?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron.
Ja, Vampir hat doch nichts mit Epidemie zu tun, oder? Ding jetzt mal. Vampir kann man ja
I've
so
had
auch
enough
werden.
of others
Ohne
making decisions
Epidemie.
for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
You are a coward, blood. God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Reisen. Warum geht das nicht? Schade.
By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this
Ja,
concerns
ich hab
you.
doch eh
It
ja
involves
gesagt.
vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Freuen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCallum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Gib mir
Very
mehr
well.
Gnade bei so
Since
was.
I brought Mr. Hampton here,
Oder?
I will put an end to this.
Der trostlose Heilige des East End. Okay. Jetzt müssen wir machen was. Der trostlose Heilige, das ist Bindeziehen Hemden an den East End Docks. Oh, wo ist denn das wieder? Man da immer überall hinlaufen muss, man. Das ist ja
Sean
kein.
Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Ah, mit dir nicht reden. Da sind wir rennen. Schaut aus wie französische Revolution, oder? Ich laufe jetzt dann geschickt dann einfach entlang. Wie man ein bisschen schnell laufen konnte, ne?
It seems the Freuen are redoubling their patrols in the district.
Ja, los halt.
I must be more careful.
Please, sir. Over there! Die, vermin! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Aha.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Come to us! Christ, he's dead!
Reines gewöhnliches Abzugs.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
You...
Are you...
Summit.
So, well, yeah.
Oi!
So
Dann war
you're...
ich überspringen.
What can you tell me?
Things that...
Well, you're not...
Yeah, well...
More of...
Neuer Hinweis. Was war da für ein Hinweis? Both ist in Edwy Verliebte waren Anführer in der Gang. Sean Hampton.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Edwina Cox.
Good evening, miss.
Who are you?
As I just told...
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you.
I'm not here for charity.
Miss Edwina Cox.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton.
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless.
What can...
I'm a business...
Gang member...
If you're interested...
I'm not interested.
Fair enough.
Since my...
That's exact...
You're quite...
I like...
What can you...
You can't...
Really?
But...
You say...
Take the...
Looting...
Whatever.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you...
Yes. I'm...
Ooh, dig...
You have no idea how refreshing... What is it, Doctor?
Behind...
Home ma...
Tell me about the man you and Booth...
The bastard killed...
What?
I don't know.
So you haven't...
No one.
And you're...
Fire...
So you just...
Yes, Doc.
Hammersitz.
Goodbye.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
I'm a
Das ist schon Hamptonshire
creatures.
Vampir.
A vampire hunter.
You'd best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of
Good evening.
Good evening.
You remember?
Of course.
Thank you. Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke.
I believe he... Please.
Well, I don't know.
The import... Where is it?
It's...
What? Who?
Sean...
How it...
Oh.
How... Doctors are...
Oh, fuck.
You're some...